Hi, Mike Fangrassi from National Academy of Sports Medicine, and I wanted to show you this Slastix that has these attachments on it here. So one of the great progressions you can work a client through is a chest press. We can go from 2 arms in a stable position, and then what I'm going to show you here is how we can progress to single leg positions. So starting on this one, I'm going to have the client start in the most stable position when doing this because the resistance is behind me, which is a staggered stance. One of the things that we commonly see is someone will externally rotate that back foot as a compensation. So we want both these feet straight ahead when they're doing this. And then what we'll have the client do is engage their core, squeeze that glute, and then push out. They can change the resistance and make it more challenging by stepping forward a little bit, or if it's getting too hard, then they can step back. On this one, we typically would use 12 to 20 repetitions, a nice controlled movement. One of the advantages of doing it in a standing position is that it does allow our scapula to move forward and back. We can engage things like our serratus anterior. If you're doing a bench press laying down, it's going to lock everything into place. Once someone's mastered this position, we can have them go to feet right next to each other. So again, the core's tight, slight bend in the knees. They're driving out. We can make it much more challenging by stepping out, so now they have to stabilize. We can change the base of support and make it smaller by bringing the feet in together. We can have them progress to toe just touching, and then eventually single leg, and this gets a lot more challenging. If I do lose my balance, I just want to tap down and then bring it back up. With this type of resistance, we can also add in some rotational movement, so I could push and even kind of come across the body if I wanted to, or I could turn back each time a little bit further than I normally would, and that one's actually really challenging. Or I could have a partner, so I'm going to have Brock come in and introduce some perturbation to the movement. So now I'm staying on one foot, and he's vibrating this, adding some additional movement. So now I really have to engage my rotator cuff, my core, my hip here to stabilize this movement even more. So just some ways to progress a client using Slastix here. Hope you enjoyed that. Thank you.